all of this talk about new Indian Chiefs, Indian Challenger this, Indian Challenger that, V-Rod muscle this, Triumph rocket. Actually, you aren't supposed to see that. That's better. Where the heck is my 109?
This kind of sucks because technically this is my last ride on the 109. Because I finally have to take it down and do stuff to it.
But this is the last ride I'll have with my 109. It's time, people. For maintenance reasons, of course. But getting maintenance work done on your motorcycle is like a balancing act. You want to do it and you have great intentions, but most often you can't stay off the bike long enough to get it done. And we seek out to maximize the riding season, or life gets in the way and maintenance jobs continue to get pushed further out. But recently, I had a shift in my life with 1, my mindset, and 2, reaping one of the most powerful benefits of having a second motorcycle at my disposal. And now that I have the V-Rod muscle, it has given me the freedom to not only explore owning a Harley Davidson, but also the perspective of owning another muscle bike in this motorcycle niche. But most importantly, still being able to ride while giving the 109 the maintenance care that it needs. And I've highlighted before how my 14-year-old 109 needs work and how components have simply aged, but because of its reliability record, it still floats through the wind without issue and complaint. But I have to mention that as small independent YouTubers, we're constantly grinding and making content to keep pushing forward, and sometimes things like maintenance feels like a step backwards. Backwards in the sense that if we stop filming, producing, editing, filling those many hats that many of you don't see behind the scenes, we fall out of the spotlight and lose momentum. But I made the choice to put it all on hold to get this done. And this means finally addressing this leaking fork seal, which over time completely destroyed my calipers, resulting in a need to rebuild them. And I've already taken the front forks off and started cleaning the oil caked areas, so hit the thumbs up button below if you want to see the process of removing the front tire and of course the forks at a later time. But since I also have a shaky rear rotor with loose rivets, that also has to be replaced. And rather than buy a brand new one, I grabbed the used rotor off of eBay as a replacement, and it will also be installed along with changing both front and rear brake pads, including bleeding the brakes. And internally, there are spark plugs, valve checks, and possibly an adjustment. Radiator fluids and oil, both engine and final drive, that have to be changed. And cleaning out the air boxes for adequate airflow to the engine and greasing joints, ensuring smooth operation. And also something you can't see are the motor mounts that wear quicker in the front compared to the rear. And bad mounts create unwanted motor vibrations, contributing to a rougher ride, so they will also need to be changed. And there's lots of work to do, and with the help of a second motorcycle, it allows me to continue creating without having to be completely down from riding. And now the goal here is to bring you all along in the process of doing the maintenance myself, and at least what I can do myself, and reaching out to the shop for things that I can't. And again, this is all about the good, the bad, and the ugly. If I make a mistake, you all will know about it. And with a day job and a night job, that is being a creator, you wonder whether or not you have the time to just stop to get it all done. And it's a challenge in itself when you have a quest to maintain things yourself with the pressure of time constraints. And of course, I could take the bike to the shop and pay them to do all the maintenance for me. That's the easy and convenient way out, but also the most expensive. And I want to learn how to do the difficult jobs, save money, and hopefully encourage you to start working on more detailed maintenance jobs yourself. And when you're like me, you're forever balling on a budget, I have to pinch pennies where I can so we can get that next muscle bike. So definitely hit the thumbs up button below so we can get there faster. But the saying goes, you can never have too many motorcycles. The letter N is the number of motorcycles you have, plus 1. But with more motorcycles comes space constraints, maintenance upkeep, modifications, insurance, and overall cost of ownership. It's like raising a kid except it doesn't cry or ask for food. Gas, yes, and that might be a bad analogy, but with the 109, a lot of you are curious on how it fully compares to the V-Rod. And that's coming, but only after the 109 is in a similar condition like the V-Rod. And it wouldn't be fair, and plus the V-Rod has 35,000 less miles and is 6 years younger than the 109. And I'd rather have this And this. Not happen again. So, before I can put these motorcycles together for a true test, the 109 needs rest and a little TLC. But after getting deep into this project already, I can say that I appreciate this motorcycle more and more as I'm doing a lot of the work myself. It feels more personal than taking it to the shop knowing that the effort is all mine. And it reminds me of replacing the clutch plates recently, which came from simply wear and tear. And I felt accomplished and proud of wrenching on my bike, and it overall became a therapeutic endeavor. And we're still moving forward nonetheless, and the 109 is getting ready for the more tougher critical jobs like those valves. But for all of you 109 owners, rest assured that the 109 will be back, and it will be better than ever. And I have absolutely no intentions on selling the 109 even with the V-Rod muscle. But I can say recently I've had the pleasure of having Indian Challengers grace my garage, and also something else that's still here. But yeah, thumbs up for my trial and error attempts of fixing my problems. Sorry for the wait, but I'll see y'all in the next one.